here's a brand new listing that this real estate professional who has an audience of fans and buyers on their Facebook page, they've posted a listing. So we see that listing and we say, all right, I can connect with this somebody and I have a topic of conversation. I have something of value to bring to this person. Swipe this script and send it to that real estate professional. Here's how the template works. This is my first name, obviously, put their name in there, right? You can tell we've been going really quick through this content. So let's take a little break here, grab a little water here. Thank you for your patience. So, my first name. Congratulations on a beautiful Facebook page. Always nice to lead in with compliment, right? Your listing, X, is very nice. That listing is 123 Main Street, right? Your listing at 123 Main Street is very nice. I was wondering if I could help promote your listings to my database. Would it be all right if I tagged your listing with some pricing information to your success and obviously your name down at the bottom? It's very rare that we will get a real estate professional that doesn't want extra promotion behind their listing. What you're saying that you're willing to do is to post it out on your Facebook page. Now, once this person responds back to you and says, absolutely, go ahead, feel free to tag my listing with some pricing information, that's exactly what you do. So you go over to your business page, and I've given this to you as a template. This is one of our consultant clients that has used this strategy to generate real-time leads. This is what that post looks like. It says, great listing from, in this one it says Melanie. That's the real estate professional's name, which can be yours for just $758 a month with 5% down, or X down with no down payment. Call your name at number for a quick pre-qualification for more information. So what I've done is given you another swipe and deploy script. That's exactly what it looks like when you share it out there. Here is your swipe and deploy script. Beautiful listing from @referral partner name, and that's how you tag that realtor's business page on Facebook. This home could be yours for just X dollars per month with 20% down. Obviously, you've got to do the calculation. You get the purchase price from the listing, calculate what the monthly payment would be with 20% down, and you fill that box in, right? Or X down with no down payment. X per month with no down payment, excuse me. Call your name at your number, find out if you qualify in less than 15 minutes, no obligation. And what you've just done is you've taken that listing and you've leveraged it into a good relationship with that real estate partner, because they think, wow, this person just came out of nowhere and wants to help me promote my listings, wants me to sell my listings and generate more business, right? And on your side, when you tag that realtor on Facebook, all of the people that are sitting, waiting, watching those listings, they see your post and they see the actual information of what it costs to maintain that house or to maintain that mortgage on a monthly basis. And they have the ability to pick up the phone and call you right away. This strategy works. It might take you a couple of times until you get the traction where the phone actually rings, but this strategy works when you implement it, and you can do it with multiple realtors in your marketplace, which leads us to the final part of the program. You've got to reach back out to these realtors and request an appointment to talk about how the promotion works. And something along the lines of, I've got lots of different ways that I can help you build a business. I'd love to get together and talk to you about it. And this specific strategy and the wonderful webinars that we're producing every month for you to give to your referral partners is another way that you can get your foot in the door, book that appointment, reach out to that realtor. This strategy, when you implement it and you send it out to that realtor, is doing what's called results in advance. You're going out of your way to display to them that you're willing to step up to the plate to help them build their business, then coming back after they've seen it done and you've proven, I told you I was going to help you build your business by putting effort into this Facebook posting, by helping educate you, helping you learn about how to build your business using Facebook and social media marketing. Now I'd like to sit down with you and talk further, and it's a much easier way for you to get that appointment, to open up that door to that new relationship, to sit down and generate that real-time, long-term relationship with that partner in your business. So, if you're interested in a little bit more information, we're just about to hop into the Q&A here. If you're interested in more advanced information on how to build your business with Facebook, I do have a training program. It's called the Facebook Formula, and there's a coupon code, FN, both capitals, stands for First National. First National will actually input 50% of the cost of that program and offset that cost for you, again, as an added benefit for being a First National fan and customer. Right? So again, this workshop has been brought to you for free by First National and myself, Chris Johnstone. We're going to be doing another event in a month's time just for you. Keep an eye on your inbox. Next Monday, you're going to get an email that gives you the link to send to your referral partner. That's your lawyers, your real estate professionals, all of those people that you want to build these relationships with. That link you can send out and say, hey, I've gotten together with First National and we've put together a free webinar to help you build your business. We're going to teach almost the exact same strategy, but we're going to be showing them how to go out and network in their local marketplace to generate customers using these strategies. So we're just over half an hour time. Let's hop right into the Q&A. So if you could go ahead and just type your questions in the box in the GoToWebinar system. So it might be below the screen here or up on the right, on the left. It kind of depends on your computer. But go ahead and fire your questions into that chat box now. Submit them, and I'm going to answer them. So this is going to probably take 45 seconds to a minute just to switch over between the PowerPoint and the Google Plus Hangout. I'm turning it on now. So if it looks like it's not working, just give it a minute and it will pop up and we will go to live Q&A in just a second. I'll see you in a second.
Okay, so we'll buffer
into that chat box now.
And there we go. All right, so here we are. A little bit of a buffering issue there, but we're live for the Q&A. We got some really good feedback after the first event that this section was actually one of the things that people enjoyed the most about the webinar. So here we are again, even though there's a little bit of a buffer issue. Really glad that we're able to spend this time here today. So let's get right into the Q&A, but before I started, I did want to say, again, a sincere thank you to First National for putting these webinars together for us and this content. And I wanted to follow up with, actually, I printed out actually an email here from an attendee from last month's event. This is from Elaine, and this was actually sent to Jody, my buddy Jody, after the event. And I'm not going to read you the whole email, just a little snippet that shows the results that she got from implementing the information that we covered on last month's event. So I went right into my database and I sent friend requests to anyone that I could find. Once I started getting my requests accepted, I sent out the template that Chris had supplied. Not only did I get lots of positive feedback, I immediately got a deal from acquaintance. I mean, within 5 minutes. She came right back and said, OMG, I'm buying a house right now and I definitely need you. We set up an appointment and bam. I used my success story when I was inviting my realtors to attend the next week's session that was designed just for them. So, in a time where every deal is difficult to find and even more difficult to get done, it was great to be able to buckle down for just a couple of few hours and make some positive momentum in my business. So, Elaine, to you, congratulations. You took the information and you implemented it in order to get the results. So, obviously, the results are all yours. It doesn't really have a whole lot to do with me because you're the one that implemented So it's so great that you were able to get results, and I'm really looking forward to everybody else using the strategy that we just went through and getting your own results from the system. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop into the Q&A and answer the questions that we've got from this week's session. Is this seminar from Mark? Mark, thanks for attending. Is this seminar being recorded? The answer to that is yes. So what we're going to be doing is once the video is all put together, we're going to post it out. It's going to be posted for 48 hours. Then we're going to pull it down, and the only way that you're going to be able to get access to that information is by contacting your First National representative. So yes, there will be a recording made available for 48 hours, and after that you have to go to your First National representative in order to get access to it. I lost part of the presentation. Can you see a copy? You will get that copy and that recording from your First National representative. From Tom. Tom, thanks for attending. Once a Facebook page is created, can I edit any of these tabs? In my case, I didn't select banking/financial services. So, Tom, yes, absolutely. On almost all of the settings inside your Facebook business page, you can change those at any time, no problem. Another follow-up question to that would be, how do I get into those settings? So when you visit your Facebook business page, scroll all the way up to the top, and you're going to see an admin panel up at the top of your Facebook page. And it says Edit Page right up there on the top, just like I showed you on the webinar slides. You click on Edit Page, and then there's that drop-down, and you want to edit your profile settings. Just click on there, and all of the options for your Facebook business page are inside that menu. So that'll help you get that. Another request for the recording. How do I get in to change my settings? We've already covered that. That's awesome. So from Aline, thanks for the question. It says, where is the product section in the edit page? I don't see it. So that's a really good question. You've got to make sure that your Facebook business page is set up as a local business. If you're not set up as a local business, it won't show products and services. So your business page may have been set up as a promotional page, not a local business. So you've got to make sure that it's set up as a local business page in order to get access to the products section. The same question about the products section. From Mark, when will you be answering questions? Mark, that time is now, brother. I'm here for you. So any questions that you've got about social media, feel free to fire those in. Okay, so here we started getting into the content about the actual networking. And we've got some great feedback from Sarah. That's mind-bending. Awesome. Really glad that you enjoyed it. From Katie. Katie says, awesome. Thank you so much, Katie, for the feedback. From Lawrence, Lawrence says, can you please send us these 2 scripts? On the page that we're going to create with the recording, those scripts will be included on that page. You've got to reach your First National representative to get access to that link. But we'll be sending that out. Yes, absolutely, I will include the scripts for you. I don't normally do that during my webinar presentations. Normally, you get the content on the event, and then that's it. Again, because we're working with First National, and I'm under a direct directive to give you as much value as I possibly can, we're happy to share those scripts for you. So just another benefit of us being together with First National. From Amber, is this information different than the course I just signed up for on Tuesday? Sorry, I haven't had a chance to log in yet. Yes, Amber, you are part of the Facebook formula, and welcome. I know I've already sent you a welcome email, but it's great to have you as part of the program. That is an in-depth 8-week intensive training on Facebook marketing, where once a week you get access to bite-sized videos inside the membership area that walk you through 8 different ways to build your mortgage business using Facebook. So although these webinars are packed with information in one specific way that you can go out and build your business, the Facebook formula is a more intense delivery of that information for you, and it is a little bit different inside the membership area. So yes, this is completely different content than what's in that program. Excellent. From Jane, this is incredible. It's never made sense like this to me before. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Well, welcome to social media, the direct way. I know that there's a lot of information out there about you know, what to post and different ways to get your graphics design done and all that stuff. But where the rubber meets the road is actually getting out, getting in front of people, and doing business. And social media is kind of the leverage between you and those other business professionals, and it's always important for you to get out and promote your business and meet people. One of the great things, just as an aside to that feedback, is we've been able in our mortgage business, my dad is a mortgage broker in Guelph, Ontario, Canada, in our business, we've been able to open up a lot more doors and a lot more relationships with people that refer us business and that refer us deals, as well as just direct lead generation. And what we've discovered over time is that Facebook is a great way to connect with a lot of people in a very short period of time and book a lot of appointments, get out to see a lot of people, and have them all feel like they know you, like you, and trust you. But rather than having to spend the time of networking one-to-one with all of those people and only being able to focus on 2 or 3, Facebook and social media in general allows us to network with a lot more people in a very short period of time, but still build that same quality of relationship with those people. So we're getting more referrals from more sources with less effort, and that really is one of the great benefits to social media. So now that you've got that mind shift that's happened for you as a networking tool, let's go out and leverage that. I would love to see a testimonial come in of 1 or 2 new people that you've been able to connect with that are going to send you business, or that do send you business because of what you learned here. And again, for everybody here on the event, which is packed, I would love to hear your success stories when you implement what it is that we learned on the event today. So, thank you for that feedback. From Monique. My internet went down just as you were starting to talk about how to tag the realtor's posts. Could you show it again? Difficult for me to hop back in, but I can explain it to you. When you go to tag a realtor, you have to go out and like their business page first, and then when you're writing any comment or post or tag or share, whatever you're doing on Facebook, type the @ symbol and then begin to type that realtor's name. A drop-down menu will pop down underneath where you're typing, and then you can select that person's name from that list. You do have to be patient with it sometimes because it's a streaming thing. If your internet connection is slow, it takes longer for that pop-up box to pop up, but it always pops up when you type the @ symbol and start typing somebody's name. So that's exactly how you tag that realtor in that post. And thank you for the kind words and the feedback. Okay, so Alyssa, yes, absolutely, you're going to get a copy of the webinar. There's so much good information, I can't write fast enough. I need to be able to review. Shooty, don't worry, your First National representative will be in touch. It also works out great when you're sending in new deals to First National. Just mention to your account rep that you were on the webinar, that you saw the content, that you're giving back because of the wonderful content, and they're happy to give you a copy of the presentation. Sandra, same thing. Okay, so this is a great question from Harmel. Harmel, thank you for the question, and you're spending your time here with us today. Is a business page linkable to one's Twitter activity? And the answer to that question is yes. You can link your Facebook business page to your Twitter account. And it actually, all you've got to do is do a quick Google search for Facebook business page to Twitter, and there's a little link essentially on Twitter where you put your username and password information in there. You link those to accounts, and then when you post on your Facebook business page, it will post out to your Twitter account as well. There's lots of different ways to do it, lots of different tools out there to help you with it. And during one of our monthly sessions here for First National, we are going to be doing a full session on Twitter showing you how to help grow your mortgage business using Twitter. So that's another service that is that's going to be able to help you out. Wow, we're loaded with Q&A today. Thank you, everybody, for the great questions. How do you tag the agent's listing? This is from Dan. Oh, hey, Dan. How's it going? Nice to see you. So in order to tag that agent's listing, the best way to do it is to actually go to the listings page that that realtor has either posted on Facebook or posted on their website, or if they have a photo album on Facebook of that listings information, you can go to the photo album, just click on it so that it opens up, and then that web address that's up at the top, you just copy that, and that's what you put in your posting. Facebook will automatically hyperlink it and automatically link it to that photo album with the agent's listing in it. So there's a number of different ways that you can do it. I always like to keep it on Facebook if I can, if they've got those photos on Facebook, because you want to refer Facebook to Facebook so that that agent gets to see that you're the one that's promoting their information and driving traffic over to their page. That's a great question. From Erica, can you share the templates to ask? Absolutely. Love, love, love this. Thank you, First National, for the added value. This is wicked. Finn, thank you very much for the feedback. I completely agree with you. It's awesome that First National has put this together for us. So, there is just a ton of Q&A here. So, what I'm going to do, I'll take two more questions from the Q&A that came in through here, because we are coming up on 2:50. And then anybody that you don't get an answer to your question Q&A, I promise I'm hanging out here all afternoon. I'm going to answer all your questions via email. I'll get back with you. And again, if you have any questions, feel free. Hop onto my Facebook page, Chris Johnstone on Facebook. Ask your questions on my wall. I'm happy to help you out there as well. Any positive feedback that you've got, make sure that you go post out a nice comment for your First National representative. Show them some love on Facebook. Say thank you for the content. And of course, when you're sending in your deals to First National, make sure that you mention you were on the webinar and that you enjoyed the content. From Ryan, yes, to confirm, there will be a recording of the event set out. It will be available for 48 hours. This is awesome. Thank you very much, everybody, for the positive feedback on the templates. The templates are by far the area where everybody's having the aha moments. This is a great question from Julie. Julie, I currently have a 50-50 balance between personal and business items on my fan page. What proportion would you recommend? Julie, a 50-50 balance is nice. I tend to add another third in there, so we try and do ours in thirds. A third personal, a third strictly business, and a third promotional, right? Things that are actually going to generate business for you, direct response messages into the marketplace. And one of the coolest ways that we have found to be able to do that is by featuring stories of transformation or stories of change. And that is where you feature a testimonial from one of your past clients, or if they're not comfortable getting on Facebook and talking about their financial dealings with your business, we tell a story of how you helped that person. So if you've got, let's say, a first-time home buyer in your business that you were able to take and say, oh, hey, you can take money out of your, there's the government program to help you with your down payment and all that kind of stuff. They might not be comfortable posting that on their Facebook, so you tell the story of the first-time home buyer. We had a person in the business last week. Here's what their scenario looked like. You lay the scenario out and then end with, here's where that person ended up at the end. If you have any questions, give us a call. Here's our number. Here's all our information. So we find that telling the story of how you've helped other clients in the past really resonates with your audience and gets people to pick up the phone And if they know somebody that's in that scenario that's looking to buy or looking to refi, they'll share that message with that person on Facebook and say, hey, check this out. And we've seen referrals come into mortgage brokerage businesses that way as well. So a third personal, a third just strictly business, educating your clients, positioning yourself as the authority, and then a third direct messages asking for business, promotion, advertising for your business. Again, another great question. And so we'll do one more question here. We are on the air. Paul Baxter, how did you get so cool? Trust me, dude. I'm a nerd. I'm not cool, but we're having fun, and that's I think that's the most important part for all of us here running our own businesses, right? From Ada, I do not have a web page. Do I leave that part blank? Yes, absolutely. You can leave that part blank. You can also add in your LinkedIn profile. You can add in your personal Facebook profile. Just another place where people can go and find more information about you online. Okay? So it doesn't necessarily have to be your particular business. Roger's got a great question here, and I'll address this one because I think it's got great value. I know I said we were only going to do one more, but I love the Q&A part of the sessions. And Roger brings up a really good point. What about Ontario requirements to disclose my license number and the brokerage registration information? And the answer to that, Roger, is yes, absolutely. In everything that you do, you need to be compliant. I am not the person to give you advice on compliance. That's definitely something that you want to speak to your broker record about or somebody at your office. Yes, absolutely. Whatever it takes to be compliant, you should have that information on there. Make sure that you've got your license number, your brokerage registration information on, in your settings and all of those things. All the places that you need to put that stuff, put it in there. All right. Now, the main thing, and to everybody else, if you've asked a question and you haven't gotten feedback, I will answer all of these. It's going to be a busy afternoon. But I will get back to you. You will get answers to your questions. But now is the time to implement. You've invested the time to be here with me today, and for that, I thank you so much. And thank you to First National. Now it's time to go out and do it, because you will get results when you implement this strategy and you go out and you do it. So make sure that if you don't have the time today, block it out in your schedule right now. Focus time, 1 hour. Pick that person that you're going to get referrals from. Go out, research them on Facebook. Make sure that they've got fans. Make sure that they've got customers to send you, and then go out and use Facebook to open up that relationship and open up that relationship into their clients and implement. Now, as a reminder, Monday of next week, you're going to get an email from your First National representative giving you the link that you need to send out to your real estate partner. We're doing this webinar again next Thursday for you to share with your real estate partners as an added value. And again, we're not going to speak specifically about mortgages. We're going to talk about their business and how they can build their business. And it's an incredible resource for you to give to those people to say, hey, I'm here to help you build your business, and it's there to help you get even more referrals from those people. So make sure you watch out for that email. Make sure you send some love out to your First National representative. And from me and my family here to you and your family there, much love. And I can't wait to see you next month on our next First National social media webinar. Talk to you soon, everybody. How long can I smile funny for? Pretty long. Peace, everybody.